If knowledge is power, what is more powerful than knowledge? Any idea? Well, I've talked about this with friends, and they throw different answers. Like, imagination is more powerful. Okay, sure. But can you use that? Is that practical? So if yes.
Well, I think one thing that is more powerful than knowledge is the inclination, the strong will to acquire knowledge or to do something. Because you can always, nowadays it's really easy to get new knowledge. Like if you just Google it, I don't need to learn anything.
Yeah.
Just Google it. So the intention, the strong intention to do something.
Yes. And I agree. To be more specific, to me, what is more powerful than knowledge is another cliche word, another overused word is habits. Okay? Creating habits, building habits is more powerful than knowledge. Because once something is a habit, it can be as easy as breathing. Or you don't have to think about it, you just do it. Right? So an example for this is, let's say, smoking, right? All of us know that there's a government warning that says cigarette smoking is dangerous for your health. And yet, there's some people who know that, they know that it's bad. But then they still buy it. They still buy cigarettes, despite knowing that it's going to kill you someday. So that's an example of they have the knowledge, and as what I guess Peter said, their will is not really that strong enough. And I think one way to overcome that is to really build that strong positive habits, because there's also negative debilitating habits that we can build over time we are not aware of. And hopefully that's one thing that sticks to your head, that habits is more powerful than knowledge. And let's talk about reality, adulting, comfort in life. So in the Philippines, it's more geared towards the Filipinos. But here, there's like top 3 taboo topics. So I think for me, number 1 is talking about money. And number 2 is either politics or religion. And number 3 is actually 2, 3, 4. It's interchangeable depending on the age bracket. So it's politics, religion, or sex. So that's the top 4 basically taboo topics in the Philippines. For me, number 1 is money. Right? It starts at home. When we try to talk about it, if it's not related to the family finances, it's okay to talk about it. But once you try, if you're a child and you try to correct or to be involved in family finances, they would say no. Children should not be involved in how we decide how to spend our money. I don't know about you, but from my experience, personal experience, from some of my friends' experience, it's very rare to see that. Maybe mostly family or entrepreneurial families will be different, but typically it's a topic. So I'll be talking about some of the things, expenses specifically, that most people don't really plan for. They just do it on a whim. It's the Filipino way. Like, oh, there's a fiesta. Let's loan money to celebrate. Right? And then some other things like, of course, marriage is a sensitive topic, but some would just go for shotgun wedding. Oh, we love each other. Let's get married. Let's figure the rest out later. Cost of raising a children in the Philippines. you'll find very few topics about this. You try to search about it. But these are just estimates. And for the ladies, some of you may be familiar with this. These are just cost of pregnancy specifically. Children are a bit expensive. That's why we call them treasures. Because they are expensive. You can do trial by buying a dog or raising a dog or a cat. But you can start feeling it once you're already in it. And that's that. Vitamins, there's consultation. That's a lot of money. And then birth and delivery, another set of costs, right? 50, 40 Ks, if there's a C-section. These are just optimistic, optimistically cheap. It could go up with inflation and all that. And public hospital, and then private, it's really expensive. Then vaccination. So it depends on where you get your services, your health services. And then the child grows. Starts to grow, child is born, diapers, baby food, hospital environment for checkups. That's costly. And then education, they start to grow up. You have tuition, you have school supplies, and then all the trips around, all the elementary projects, high school, and then college. And then they grow up, they're in college. There is the range of cost for specific professions, engineering, IT, medical, health, tourism, and then with a 5 to 10% annual tuition fee increase. Right? And then of course, Filipinos love their cars. As you can see on the roads, lots of cars. But of course, there's corresponding costs for the cars. A lot of my friends say, oh, it's an investment. No, it's not. It's an expense. The older your car, the more it becomes a liability. Registration for car registration, insurance, the tires, maintenance, fuel costs, which fluctuates, loan, and then the depreciation of the car. Now, there's the wedding. Forgot about that. There's a wedding cost as well. So far, that's the cheapest I could find, 50K. So my cousin, they spent $1 million for their wedding. You can afford it, so it's fine. So you can see this in two ways. You can see this and basically these are all painful costs. And it's painful for the pocket. It's painful for your sanity if you're in the situation. If you're expecting, you can feel that. If you're about to get married, you can feel that. You can feel these costs stressing you out. And another way to see this is that these costs, you can find them, you can estimate them, and then you can plan for them. This is related to the first slide. You calculate the cost. Calculate the cost of what you want, and then you map your actions towards that goal, towards that ambition, towards that dream car or dream house. Okay? And that's really very basic, but people forget about it. Okay? There's no secret. There's no secret formula or secrets book that will make you get you from here to there. It's basically there in the cost what you want, and then it magically becomes closer to reality because you know how much it is, how much it costs. You know how much to travel the world. Calculate it. Once you know, save money or you increase your income to get that goal. Same thing with other things like life decisions like this: car, a house, marriage, children. So now it becomes less negative, less painful, and you're now more optimistic and say, hey, I know the amount I need. Now I just need to hustle to get there. Get more income in so that the faster I get there. Of course, if your income is low, you can start slowly getting there. But if you want to speed it up, then you need more cash inflow. So another thing that I want you to remember, so the first thing is that the calculating of cost to get what you want, so that you will know what to do. Second is that habits are more powerful than knowledge.